Hey guys!
Hello!
So we're back, and we wanted to talk to you guys about freshers. We want to know how your freshers week. Everybody's like hiding their head in shame, like you don't want to know about freshers. No, but we do, we really do, and we just came on here to do a freshers review.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so I have written the things on my phone, so if you keep seeing me looking down, it's because we need notes that everyone's not here till tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chantal, do you want to start off talking about the great things about Freshers Week, just generally, and like what you found with your experience?
Okay, yeah. So obviously, my experience was kind of uninteresting.
I was not thinking you were gonna think you said uninteresting.
No, it was uninteresting, guys. I'm not gonna make anything up. It was uninteresting. I moved into London from Kent, and I guess I just had my guards up in terms of like what events to go to. There was a lot of clubbing nights and things like that. Obviously being in the central London and everything like that, it was kind of like
rave.
Exactly. So I kind of just ruled everything out. Though I only went to the Freshers Fair, which was quite interesting. Walked around a bit as you do. Ours was outside, kind of like between outside and inside. So it was a really nice environment. There was a lot of booths there that you could kind of go and see what's going on in the uni, the different societies, and signed up for things.
What uni did you go to?
I went to University of the Arts of London.
You go to,
yeah, I still go there, which has like 5 campuses. Really could have made more of my experience, and for that I'm a bit regretful. That's the word, right?
Yeah.
I'm a bit regretful.
No, it is.
Of that.
I was thinking like.
Is that right?
It is, man. Every word is a word that we make on here. So
exactly. Okay. It enters the dictionary. So yeah, I was a bit regretful of that. Like looking back, even just thinking like, nah, I definitely could have made more of the experience. So yeah, that was my experience in a nutshell. I don't know if there's anyone who had the same experience as me, who kind of was just like, everything doesn't really suit my scene, so I'm just gonna hide out. If you did, then let us know.
Comment below. Like we really want to know. Honestly,
Yeah.
we're not gonna be like we actually want to know what you guys did. My freshers experience, lol. My freshers experience was interesting. I went to the University of Birmingham. I graduated in July. Woo-woo. So very happy. I went into freshers with the mindset of wanting to explore as much as possible, but still not do anything that I would regret too much. So it was weird. I mean, I started university when I was 17. The first thing that I wanted to do when I went to uni, truthfully, was to experience this forbidden raving experience that I had been told about in church and just generally. So when I went to church, I remember someone telling us that they were like, oh, raving is terrible, don't go raving. The day you go raving, Jesus will come and you'll be caught inside there on Judgment Day. Oh, I had someone tell me that they went to a rave and all the people in the rave turned into snakes, like fully. Like they were like, yeah, you know, and then the snakes were just were grinding. So imagine 2 snakes, one with a tie, one with a belt, one with a something, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So they had instilled this fear in me of raving. And then when I went to university, and I didn't really enjoy it, it wasn't really my sort of thing, or even discuss raving. I think raving is something that we should need to discuss in a different video, because that was my experience. In terms of Freshers Week, just generally though, I got involved with a lot of societies. I got involved with the ACS, and I genuinely really enjoyed myself for Freshers Week. To go on to is dealing with regret. So I wear glasses. Dealing with regret. So did we deal with regret like on Freshers Week, like after Freshers Week or whatever? Like,
my only regret would have been not being as open, not getting involved enough?
I went in with quite an open mind. I came back from Freshers with many piercings. Like during Freshers week, I just sort of went mad. Like I shaved off my hair.
Were you being serious when you said many piercings?
Oh yeah. Like I actually got my body pierced. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I pierced my neck. I was crazy. I pierced. Yeah. Like, I hope my mom doesn't watch this.
It would definitely be my regret. What about you?
As much as everybody's probably watching, like, you went raving, that should be your regret. I actually don't regret it, because I feel that if I hadn't had gone, I wouldn't have known that it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd have always just be like, oh, should I go, should I not? But,
so yeah, I would say it's important to look back on the situation and just ask yourself, what were the factors that I found myself in? I don't know what you think.
yeah.
And that's all encompassing of what it means to be a grown woman, what it means to just become better, to be able to kind of assess a situation, because how are you ever supposed to move forward and become better if you don't know your areas of weakness,
right,
and where to work on,
right,
and how to work on it. So definitely use it as an opportunity, flip it as a positive.
It's important for us to look at the situation and take what happened as the truth. So don't look at it as like, oh, it was out of character. You know, I personally, this isn't the word of God, this is my personal view, I personally don't believe that when people say things are out of character, that it's actually out of character. I think it's just showing you, like, because we're human, we have the ability to make the worst decisions, just given the right condition, the right catalyst, the right circumstance, the right person to come and talk to us in that particular way that's going to set us off. And we have the ability to do anything, and that's something that I think it's really important for us to understand, because at that point is when we see our need for God, and when we see our need for Christ.
Exactly what I was going to say. Sorry,
no, it's fine.
But I literally 100% agree with what you're saying, and I'm thinking in my head that it's, like you say, so it just shows how being a Christian, being somebody who loves God, is not necessarily about being perfect. You know, one of the most amazing things is that we're called new creations despite the fact that we still fail daily.
Definitely.
So take the opportunity, because we're literally living under the grace of God. So that kind of, it opens your eyes to the fact that, you know, you're not perfect, and I think we all need to get that.
Yeah, I would just say on that point as well, like, I'm a firm believer that unfamiliar situations show you yourself. So I just want to say, get used to this process of finding things that weren't so great, but also that were great about yourself, and congratulate yourself for that. I feel that familiar situations don't show you yourself. They show you habit. They show you what you've been programmed to do, what you've learned to believe is yourself. Unfamiliar situations show you yourself, because they show you how they catch you off guard.
Yeah, exactly.
You react instantly, you react naturally, and once you start reacting naturally, it's when you see how you naturally are. You know, if you're, say I was supposed to go and plant apple trees, and I've actually taken the orange tree seed outside, and I drop them, it is better for me, if I don't want that orange tree to grow, to be like, sugar, let me grab those seeds now, than be like, oh, let me just get it tomorrow. Because by then, it's already got the roots are developed. It's already got comfortable in the soil, you know, and it's going to start growing, and it makes it harder for me to then come back and pull it out from the roots, as opposed to if I were to get it when it makes sense. So yeah, and I would say, lastly, forgive yourself, and understand that Christ has the ability to forgive you and will forgive you in terms of moving forward.
It's like, I'm over here while you are over there thinking about what you did yesterday, but I'm ready to move forward to what is tomorrow.
Right.
So unless you kind of let go of what happened yesterday, you can't move forward.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah.
Guys, like that's what we wanted to say. Like, we want to know what happened to you during your freshers as well.
Exactly.
Let us know if anything that we said today has really affected you, or you really can resonate with it.
Any
let
funny
us know.
stories?
Yeah, can I share my funny story before we finish?
Yes.
Oh yeah, when I got used as a promo video for DJ Branty's tour, do not go and Google it. I went to his Afrobeats rave, and I don't know what came over me, but I just started singing Oleku.
Like,
the worst thing that could happen to you. And do you know how I found out that I was the promo video? Someone from my church called me to say, Jennifer, why are you the promo video of DJ Branty's tour? I think on that note, just end the video.
We should end the video. I hope you laughed, because when she told me the story,
don't go and Google that stupid video.